Hey guys, now Mariam's going to show you some tricks with using the new Customer Service Hub.
Thanks, Gordon. So now we're going to actually use the Customer Service Hub as we would as a customer service rep inside the system. And so I mentioned before that it's more efficient to use the Service Hub than the traditional customer service dashboard that you're used to seeing. And really the reason is I can do things in line or directly on these screens. So right now we're looking at my active cases. So I come in for the day, I'm working through my case list, cases that are assigned to me in the system, and I want to actually perform actions against these. I can click on the actual cases themselves and go into more detail about the cases. I can also select a case and perform an action on it, so I can resolve the case directly from here without going into the record. So there are open activities associated, that's okay, I'll confirm that. And then I can put the case resolution in on this pop-up. So the case resolution here was sample sent. And if you're tracking time, of course, or billable time, you can put that in, and any remarks. So that'll close that case up. And of course, because this view is only showing me active cases, it's fallen off my radar and I don't need to handle that case anymore. I can also take records in bulk. So just like you could with your old views, I can select multiple records and do something with those. So if I have the rights to delete, I can hit delete. Of course, your system admin can control who can delete records and who can't. I can click on assign here, for example. I'm going to be out and maybe there's too many cases on my plate. I can assign those to a user or a team. And let's just select Eric here. So I'm going to reassign these cases to Eric. Maybe they're a specific type of case, and I want to assign those to a different individual that would be better off handling those. So it's really nice and slick interface. It moves around very easily. I don't need to actually scroll through the actual page itself. I can scroll within these lists. I can also click on the filters that we looked at before. So maybe I want to start off my day by looking at high priority cases. I can click on high, and what that does is it applies the filter across the entire dashboard. So as you can see, all of the data on the dashboard has had that filter applied to it. I can remove the filter simply by clicking on the top of my screen and Xing out remove filter, and it just resets it back to the way it was. I can also take a look at different views. So these are the canned views for these particular Service Hub dashboards. There are things that you can change about them or have your system administrator change, but frankly, the way that they come out of the box, it's really useful and nice. I like what they've chosen here. And another view here, so my draft emails. As you're working through cases, it's very normal that you're emailing the customers or your prospects and answering their questions. You can get back to your draft emails. So as you're working on an email, perhaps you get distracted, you have to take another customer service issue and enter that into the system. You can come to your draft emails and complete that email later and then send that off, which is also very handy. And then lastly, I can take a look at all of my activities. So really this is a comprehensive view of all the information that I need really to do all of my work as a customer service rep. There are other dashboards available and we'll take a look at that in a minute.